Myers to Florida.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
Arnie's going to turn to her right and turn the lights on behind her, and John Bonus is going to slide to his left to get on camera. And everybody's going to have fun. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Watch it at KFAN.com/watch.
You got that right, Zacho. That's Zacho Directo. He's the man behind the cam.
Just putting on a little lip gloss like everybody else.
Man, I was told about that, by the way. Like the kids with the lip gloss, it's the hugest thing these days. Did you guys know about this?
No. I mean, my girls love it, but you mean guys and gals?
No, it's girls.
Just girls. Okay, sure.
It's like $19 a tube.
Oh my God. There's so many.
Yeah, Max knows.
Lip moisturizers, lip oils, lip gloss.
What the hell is going on?
And apparently, my daughter swears they're all different things. And she has
plumpers and fillers.
5,000.
I used to look at that magazine when I was a kid.
Yeah. You got all those phone numbers.
Your dad was a plumpers and fillers dad, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Then he liked a few plumpers on his chest.
You know what? I don't know why you have to make things dirty in your life.
My God.
They're laughing at you, not with you, by the way.
Max is always laughing with me.
Always. My dog.
You are correct about that.
Whoa.
No. I'm sorry. Let me clarify. Products, and Sephora and Ulta, and it's TikTok and Instagram Reels and the videos that are girls using these products and showing you how. And they always take one and tap their fingernails on it. Like, here's my moisturizer, click, 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 and here. And it's a way of like using them and a whole get up, and it's incredible. The number of products my 14-year-old daughter has is easily 10 times, maybe even 20 times what I have. From shower stuff and nighttime face ritual. I take off my makeup and that's it. And I use Pond's moisturizing cream because I have dry skin. That's it. And I ain't doing the rest.
Yeah,
except I did put on lip gloss. Yeah, you and me,
I'm with you.
It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It's like a 20-step process. And that's what they actually, like, I would have been pissed if I got some chapstick or lip gloss for a gift as a kid. But that's what the kids want. Yeah. They want lotion and shampoo and stuff. It's odd.
Hope they're not ruining their skin.
I check. I do checks because there's some of that stuff that my daughter's asked for that I'm like, I've double checked and it's not for kids. So you gotta. There's videos out there.
There's all kinds of stuff that this product helps reduce wrinkles or whatever it is, like sea breeze in our day. Did any of you, even guys, sometimes use it? It was in a bottle. It was usually blue, and then you put it on a cotton swab. Or
no
cotton
idea
ball,
what you're
a cotton
talking
ball,
about. Yeah.
And then you rub it on your face, and it smelled like hand sanitizer.
It's like,
but it was like a cleanser. Yes, it was an astringent. Yes. And it was supposed to help with acne and clear your skin, and it was basically burning your skin. But we didn't know, and it was a new product, and it was cool, and everybody had sea breeze.
Hey, does Framber ever do this though? Does she ever whatever her name is? Does she Finley? Sure, I knew that. My kiddo will, when she does her like bedtime routine, right? She will get a YouTube video going and watch it and basically, mimic the routine almost every night. And it's a different video. It's
really
all the time.
Does she always have the products that the person in the video is
as
using?
Many as possible. Yep. Just to see if she can line it up and then do it like they do it. It's like, Jesus, just blank check this one, I guess, when you go to Ulta next time.
It's so weird because I hate doing that. And
these kids love it. They love it.
I don't know what.
If she could do skincare 24 hours a day, she would. That's her favorite thing.
My daughter will do it for other people even.
Yep.
Yeah, she loves it.
Favorite thing.
What is it about
that? That is a generational thing, isn't it?
It's got to be 99% social media based, right? That people on social do it, so they want to do it.
Does your daughter make a video as well?
She's definitely, not to post it, but she definitely films it and just, watches her own techniques and things like that.
Sure. Yeah, it is
crazy.
a fascinating phenomenon. If I could sleep in my makeup every night, I don't wear makeup unless I'm working, but I hate the...
I was talking to Max Special Mills. I was talking to Max about the Wolves box score.
Yeah. I asked if Anthony Edwards scored 20 points.
And I said, obviously. I wasn't listening to the makeup stuff.
How do you know they were talking about that?
Derek just told me.
Sleep. Genius.
You were saying?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, the kids love it.
You don't need to wear makeup, pretty girl.
No.
He's talking to
That made it better.
He's talking to himself.
He was talking to
I
me
was saying
again.
if I could just sleep in it, I would, because the process of taking it off and putting it on sucks. I hate putting on makeup. I hate washing my face.
Tommy said something similar a few years ago.
Maybe I need to watch Harper's YouTube videos.
She would love for you to watch. She needs subscribers. Like and subscribe.
I will smash that like button. Yeah, it's a phenomenon, and it is expensive as hell. Yes,
it really is.
That's true.
Yeah, that was new to me, man. I hadn't heard about that.
Obviously.
I remember when there was
Thank you.
Dr. Pepper flavored lip gloss, and you were like, that's cool.
Marnie uses that.
Yeah, I still have it.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore, and luckily I bought it up as much as I could. I got one right here. This is my work makeup bag. Oh wait, I got it. That's me tapping my fingernails on it. And here is my giant smacker.
Whoa.
Wow. Jesus.
YouTube numbers just shot through the roof.
Wow. Rosie's coming back in the mornings.
Close circuit to Tommy. It's not what you think. No. Turn around.
No.
And Martin's.
This is my last Dr. Pepper lip smacker, and they haven't made it in like 4 years.
Where does that go?
On my
For God's sake, Zach.
face lips.
Take a lap.
Smell that, Booney.
Ooh, delicious.
Yeah, smell that booty.
Doctor,
Smacker smell, boy.
they have Dr. Pepper Jelly Belly, jelly beans. You ever had those? The Dr. Pepper ones?
Yes.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah. I love Dr. Pepper.
Same.
Yeah, it's great.
How
Chris
about,
likes Mr. Pibb.
I love it, man. I'm sorry.
yes.
I love it better. I love it.
He likes the uneducated version of Dr. Pepper.
I'm real sorry. I like it very much.
You put what do you do, Hawk? You put a shot of cherry Coke in the bottom and then fill it with Diet Mr. Pibb, and
You
it
put
tastes
whatever you want in your bottom, brother. I don't care.
Thanks, Hulkster.
All your hands
Hey,
up.
what was the hair product Hockey used to pleasure himself that one
I believe it
time?
was Selsun Blue.
What?
Yep. You don't know that story?
What?
No.
I don't know if I want to know that.
It's
story.
guessable, but
Of course you don't want to know that story.
Yeah.
Selsun Blue.
Yeah, I was a young man. And I was in the bathtub, and I had this bright idea that, like, lubrication might help things. And, I didn't think anything about it. I just took whatever's closest to me, and there was Selsun Blue, and I burned a layer of skin off my thing. It looked like Fire Marshal Bill. and this is not a joke. For 2 weeks, it stuck to my underwear. And I was a young man. I was ashamed, and so I didn't tell anybody. I just thought it was going to look like that for the rest of my life. So I had, every time I went number one or number two, I had to peel my undies off my thing. And I thought, this is the rest of your life, brother. This is how it's going to be. And,
Is this a joke?
no, it wasn't a joke at all. It was. I don't know how I lived through it, because I don't know how I didn't get a major infection. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what I was thinking. But I know I didn't tell anybody, and I made it through. But it did stunt my growth, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Fire Marshal.
It looked like It looked like Fire Marshal Bill.
You
It really
hammered
did.
yourself with that.
I did. I didn't know, brother.
Thanks, Hulkster.
I didn't know.
I just
didn't know.
Googled Selsun Blue and it says medicated shampoo.
That's exactly what it is. That's what exactly. I'll tell you what it does. It'll take a layer of skin off your thing.
Yeah.
Tell you that. I'll tell you what it'll do. It'll make your thing stick to your undies.
Guardsy just tweeted, "We did not need the Selsun Blue follow-up." Guardsy's the best.
No dandruff, though.
The active ingredient is selenium sulfide.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, not good for touchy selfie. I'll tell you that. Tell you what, I learned a hard lesson. Tell you what.
It didn't slow you down, though.
It sure did, buddy. It sure did.
For 2 weeks.
It sure did.
Frickin' dog!
Sure did, man. I walked around, man, I tell you what. Can you imagine? I mean, I tell you what.
You didn't tell a single person.
Not a single person until I got on Major Market Radio.
Didn't you think about putting like Vaseline or some protectant?
Your poor schlong.
To
Mars,
when
Do you want to know what he was thinking?
Marnes, he was calling 1-900 number.
Mars, I was like 9 years old.
There was no
9?
blood in his brain at that point.
I was like 9 years old.
9?
He had one focus and one focus only.
I was thinking about what country I could move to. Honestly, I can't even tell you the pain and the fear. I can still remember. I mean, I still remember when I finally saw like the skin starting to grow back. And I was like, well, praying works. Praise Jesus. I don't know how I lived through it. I don't know how I made it through anything.
It's like when a lizard's tail gets cut off, but it just slowly grows back.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah. It looked like I had laid in the sun for 10 hours.
Oh,
Naked.
your poor schlong.
Yeah, you're right about that, brother.
Thanks, Hulkster.
It looked like somebody peeled the skin off a hot dog.
Oh, my.
Dear
like-
Lord.
That's exactly what it looked like.
What?
That's exactly what it looked like.
Except more of the cocktail
long?
weenie size.
I dare you, sir. I dare you, sir.
Boney's right, though.
I dare you, sir. I'll have you know, but by the age of 9, I'd already reached my full length.
More like the cocktail weenie size.
Amen, brother.
There's a song by a band called Days of the New
Yeah,
called Touch, Peel, and Stand.
that's it.
Remember that song?
Yep.
I wish we could play that because that would be
Yeah.
ideal
Theme song?
right
It
now.
was written about me. Yeah.
Let's do headlines when we come back because I think Guerdsy wants this segment to end.
Yeah.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Don't use Selsun Blue for touchy selfie, kids.
The more you know.
Don't do it, kids.
Do, 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 do.
When the wildfires struck Los Angeles,
Severe fire weather conditions.
first responders from near and far came to the rescue.
All fire departments and all law enforcement will be prepared.
Now the music community has joined together to help at Fire Aid, a historic fundraising recovery.
651 Carpets Plus, we bring the showroom to you. Come on in. Here's how your free in-home estimate works. We bring you all the latest and greatest styles to complement your home. We use our state-of-the-art measuring system so we can give you the best price for your project on the spot. And we have thousands of products that you could have installed the next day. Call 651 Carpets Plus for your free in-home estimate.
Cozy up with these incredible savings. Visit fireside.com or your local showroom today.
Discover, plan, do. The Minneapolis Home and Remodeling Show presented by Minnesota Resco. January 31st through February 2nd at US Bank Stadium. See Craig Conover of Bravo's Southern Charm Friday and Saturday. Save $2 on tickets at MinneapolisHomeandRemodelingShow.com.
Treasure Island Resort and Casino, TICasino.com. Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show. A couple of things we got to talk about here in the next 54 seconds. Number one, a week from Thursday, Feb 6 and 7, the Power Trip takes over Treasure Island Resort and Casino as we do every spring. This year, it's in February. Check this out. 2 separate trips, 4-2 to Vegas to be given away. One Thursday night, Feb 6. The winner of the Rube Game of Initials at Treasure Island wins a trip for 2 to Vegas that weekend, so be ready. And then a random draw Friday morning during the live broadcast. So join us next Thursday and Friday. That's next Thursday and Friday at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. It's going to be awesome. TICasino.com. But just announced, Incubus, one of my favorite bands, and I've seen them a billion times. They're fantastic. Incubus is going to be at Treasure Island this summer. It's July 5th. Tickets go on sale this Friday at ticasino.com if you want to see Incubus in hits like Drive, Pardon Me, and many, many more. That's going to be July 5th at TI at the Outdoor Amphitheater. Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Get tickets this Friday, ticasino.com.
Saddle up for the Cinch World's Toughest Rodeo, January 31st and February 1st at XL Energy Center. Come early for autographs, pony rides, and more. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. It's the Cinch World's Toughest Rodeo.
Hey, it's Paul Allen, super excited to tell you about Early Bird Electric. Maybe you have a bad electrical outlet. Maybe you need an entire panel upgrade. Maybe you want to upgrade your security lighting. Consider it done. They are committed to excellence in everything they do, from simple electrical repairs to complex projects. The Early Bird staff is polite, knowledgeable, and dedicated to giving the customer a legendary experience. Early Bird Electric. Visit callthebird.com or call 612-THE-BIRD.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. You'll get a maximum tax deduction and a vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Bob's Discount Furniture presents this year's biggest challenge. It's time to dare to compare. It's got action. It's got suspense. And more savings than you'll believe on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, and more. Best of all, you get to play too in any of our 3 Minnesota locations or at our new store in Burnsville. Coming soon. Shop Bob's everyday low prices and see how much you can save when you dare to compare at Bob's Discount Furniture.
To say goodbye to 2024 all month long, save 24% off all services at Zero Res. Carpet cleaning, air duct system cleaning, upholstery, rugs, tile. Book immediately at 952-ZERO-RES or online at ZeroResMinnesota.com.
Arthur's Jewelers is the place to get your engagement ring. Just ask the 1,600 folks who left them rave reviews.
You're listening live to The Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Ah, 8:22. I'm sorry about that, Marnes. I didn't mean to lay all that on you, but I had a real weird childhood. Sorry about that.
As opposed to your adulthood?
Yeah, I've calmed down a lot.
You know what? It's made you who you are.
Thank you, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
No,
I really don't. I really don't know.
It's so, your stories are,
they're not like Tommy
they're
stories.
unbelievable, but
yeah,
they're believable because they're real.
Yeah.
They're just so different than my reality of, maybe I'm just super boring. Part of it's being a girl, and I don't have all those crazy, wacky.
That was a poor choice of words.
Yeah, crazy wacky.
You know what I mean?
Sauce played with his friends.
That's the game he was playing with the Selsun Blue.
That's right. Oh man, let me tell you right now.
Duval. Oh, God, that guy.
I was so afraid it was never going to be back to normal.
Yeah. What was your plan? Were you just going to leave town?
Yeah, I was 9. That's what I was going to do. I had a whole plan about leaving town. Starting all over. Yeah, starting all over in a new city.
Still a subway train.
Him and 3 of his friends were going to just walk on the train tracks for as long as possible and see what they could find.
I was thinking just moving to the North Pole.
With Santa?
No, the other
right.
North Pole.
You got that right, buddy.
Thank you.
You got that right.
Here we go.
Now it's time for
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. If you want to get solar panels put on, that's the only way to go.
Can I say something controversial?
Sure.
Sierra is cool. I love that place.
The store?
Why is that controversial?
It's not. I just wanted to say it. I love it. I love that place. I bought a bunch of T-shirts for $5 a piece. I love them.
Sweet.
Yeah, Sierra's great.
You guys go to Sierra?
Sure.
I love it.
Where is there one?
Well, there's
The one I go to is in Eden Prairie.
Eden Prairie. There's one over in Bloomington. There's one in the Grove of Maples.
That right?
There's one in Egan, too.
It's like TJ Maxx, but for outdoor stuff.
Oh.
And you can, like I bought this jacket there, the spider jacket, and I think I got this for 35 cents. You can't believe the deals, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
A lot of times they have the colors that don't sell so well.
Oh, you're on camera.
You know what I mean?
You're on camera. You're on camera.
We didn't have you on camera, but you're in the background of Marnie's.
Oh, no.
Can we play that back?
I don't think so.
I don't think we
That's
should.
not what he said. It's what he did.
That's what I mean. Can you loop that back so
We can play video back.
see that?
I wish you wouldn't.
But we're not going.
You know, though, but you're right. And they also have great deals on luggage, in case you're wondering.
In case you need to skip town when you're 9.
Yeah. Sauce couldn't skip when he was 9 either.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. I was feeling attacked. I needed to fight back.
That's okay.
Okay.
January 28th,
Ah, great day.
1986.
I remember it.
Okay, this date,
I was
1986.
15 years old. My thing finally started to recover.
Oh, my God.
What happened today in 1986?
Pop culture? History?
Was that, no, I'm too early. Challenger?
Challenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space
Yep.
Shuttle Challenger exploded today, 39 years ago, 73 seconds after liftoff, killing all 7 crew members.
Does it say what time of day, bud?
No, not in this little headline, no.
10 something a.m.
Was it that late? I couldn't remember if I was in school still or not.
Launch time.
So that's, this is one of those things.
11:38.
Look, I was,
okay. There you go.
I was, I guess, 5.5, right?
I was 15.
And so I was in, I don't know, kindergarten or first grade or whatever
Me
the hell
too.
it
I
was.
15.
A lot of people tell the story that they remember the school bringing in the TV and everybody watching it live. And this, there's a possibility that happened. I don't have a solid memory of that. I was just too young. So I could sit here and go, I remember that. I watched it. I don't remember that. I don't.
I remember.
Maybe I should.
Very, very well.
Yeah,
I do too.
you're at
Yeah.
the age where you definitely should, right?
I do not.
At 15 or so, that should hit you right between the eyes, but I just don't remember it. I remember everybody talking about it, like vaguely, but not. You just watched the replay?
Yeah.
It's crazy because the lady, I'm trying so hard to remember her name.
Krista McAuliffe.
Thank
There you go.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
She was a teacher, but didn't she win, it was a prize that you had to win? She didn't get it because she was a teacher, like she won the lottery or something,
Yeah.
right?
There was some contest from the
they
president.
were trying to put a teacher into space.
No. Yeah.
I remember the
They
visual of her parents.
Not
Corey.
quite.
I mean, they did.
Not quite. She didn't make it there. That's only 73 seconds in.
Actually, that's inaccurate. She did not make it. She didn't even make it to the
How dare you?
stratosphere.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry.
I understand that.
Well, they didn't build the stratosphere until the 90s, I think.
Oh, boy.
You were saying, Mars? Please?
Yeah, you were saying something?
Just that it was heart-wrenching, and I do remember it. I remember us finding out in Mr. Othout's class in 6th grade, and him turning on the TV and us watching the coverage, and it was a bright blue sky, so just seeing that visual of the big smoke stream was just shocking. And then I remember seeing Krista McAuliffe's parents on the ground watching this, and there was so much confusion because you could tell that it wasn't right.
Yeah.
But in that moment, and then the first few minutes, we didn't know, and it was just heartbreaking to watch them. I mean, all of the astronauts, but them in particular, because it was, as you said, Chris, this teacher going up, and she was specifically the name we knew, and it was so exciting because of that. And then to have that happen, it was just horrific.
And it's like I don't even know. I'm sure they know. I don't know if I know. Like, did they perish immediately?
No.
Did they fall to the earth?
What?
Yep.
Yeah. That's
What?
Oh man.
Yeah.
One of those little like clouds of smoke that you see. That's their
the
capsule thing.
Capsule.
Oh,
Yeah. Right. And you wonder like I mean, you wonder if with what is the word, materials that are created today, if they could withstand something like that. Do you think?
I don't believe so.
Well, their capsule would have to be able to
Yeah.
fly or parachute somehow.
Right.
Because then the impact would
It was so
not be. You wouldn't survive that.
It was still a novelty, but it was still it was so commonplace to watch the space shuttle go up. You know.
And it was preventable. Very preventable.
Yeah, it was an O-ring, right?
Can I ask what happened? You may have said it, but what happened to cause that?
Those two rocket boosters, those like you have obviously they have the shuttle, but those two huge things that are attached to it at launch, they're made up of 4 different pieces, and they're connected with these things called O-rings. And essentially, the company that made it were very, very skeptical because it was one of the record-breaking cold on that morning in Florida, and it was way below freezing. And they had evidence in the past that colder launches did not go well with these O-rings. And so what essentially happened was the fuel inside escaped those O-rings, and it basically exploded the whole solid rocket booster. So
Man, there's a picture I'm looking at right now from the Wikipedia page of the capsule right there. Look at that. Can you see this?
Wow.
That is the capsule. That's crazy.
And adding to what Zacho said, it said the gap was less than a millimeter. That's just all you needed. You need everything to be perfect to get up there, man.
Poor things.
Ugh.
But going to space, going to the moon, or now eventually going to Mars, it's the best possible thing, right? It just pushes the boundaries and limits of the human experience. It almost always trickles back to science, medicine. Like there's just giant advancements the harder we push for things like going to Mars.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately the price of doing business is stuff like this, right? Like think of how many people died 100 years ago when planes were first a thing.
Oh, I can't even
crashing
imagine.
left and right. But now flying is about the safest thing you can do.
Yeah, I saw something yesterday, I think it was, that depicted, it just made the point that like Kitty Hawk was what,
1906 or something like that. I forget the exact year.
And we were on the moon by 1969.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
think about that.
Wow.
How quickly does technology advance? You know, it's like
exponentially, right? Because it stacks.
Watching the documentary on the Mona Lisa guy,
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. He knew how to make a helicopter, but he also knew we didn't have the material to make it yet. You know,
That's fascinating.
Oh my gosh.
Nuts.
Yeah, but he knew we would
almost
someday.
see into the future.
Yeah, no, for real. It seems like he was an alien. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't watched the Ken Burn documentary on him yet, you can't believe it. This guy. And it's something about humanity at that moment where, like we developed the ability to see perspective and understand how to relay it to an image to a flat piece of board. You know, like our eyes changed. You know,
right.
We suddenly became different varieties of beings in this one generation. All the people, it wasn't just him. There were people like him who were advancing incredibly at that time. You got to watch this documentary, man. Ken Burns is the best.
Yeah, he's the man.
Well, what a perfect jumping off point, because you were just talking about how Da Vinci could see the future and thought like essentially no one else before him.
Yeah.
61% of Gen Zers can't make an omelet.
Well, is Gen Z our kids?
I mean,
does anybody?
Yeah, Gen Z is
they're the generation after me and
After you,
Zacho.
okay.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
61% of them can't read.
I'll stand up for them for a second. There's a difference between making a good omelet and just making an omelet.
My God.
Right? Wow. How do you say it?
That's right.
It just sounded like you were like a Buddhist, just praying or something for a second there.
I mean, you can throw a bunch of eggs together with some ham and cheese and put it in a pan and consider it that, right? I mean, not everybody can make one like Gavin. Oh, I'm sorry, we're so much better than them.
I mean,
how many people here can make one?
What happened between you and an omelet?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it's not like they can't pour a bowl of cereal.
Sorry. My reaction was more that I thought, well, he's going to stand up for this generation. And you're like, you know what? Damn it, nobody can make a good omelet.
No, but I'm just saying, though. No.
Have you been to Perkins lately?
Or pronounce it.
Yeah, I can't. But how do you say it?
No,
I like the way you say it better.
I don't care how you say it.
Omelet?
Yeah, I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
But I guarantee you can you make one?
Of course not. No. I don't even know what's in them. I've never had one, never will. Gross.
Oh God, can I take charge for a minute?
Yeah.
I found this article.
Where are you
dude.
taking charge?
Check this out. This terrible story. I ain't kidding around. I ain't kidding. An 8-year-old has gone permanently blind after eating too many chicken nuggets. It's not a joke. It's a true story.
I've seen this before.
Have you read this story?
Yeah, I get this tweeted to me all the time. I think this is in circulation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Well, basically, an 8-year-old gone permanently blind after eating a diet consisting of only chicken McNuggets or chicken nuggets and sausages and biscuits.
Sausage, gross.
You know what's weird is that story reappears like every 4 years. We've talked about that before, but
but I don't remember it.
Correct, we don't remember.
But why?
And it just gets tweeted to me like crazy.
Blind?
Yeah.
I guess because
there's not enough
vitamins,
nutrients.
Vitamin A deficiency.
Does the article say permanently? Because how would they know?
Maybe have some broccolini or something.
It does say permanently. Yeah. I guess, I don't know. I know somebody, this is a true story as well. I know somebody, you know how, like, when they're like, take Jarvia, to get a good erection. And then, but here's, like.
The side effects.
The side effects. Like, this wasn't that kind of medicine, but I know somebody who was taking a medicine for, I think it was, what do you get? You get lesions on your skin, not lesions, but like bumps on your skin. What do you call
Psoriasis?
it? Thank you. Psoriasis medicine. And it said, you might, one of the things is you might go blind. He went blind.
Jeez.
He was one of the people who actually did have that reaction. He literally is blind.
Yes. I mean, the side effects are listed because they know it's possible. It's part of it, even if it's
never met anybody.
Right. Right. Because when you see those extreme side effects, you're like, well, cool. They're not going to die, though.
Right.
You're not going to get nonstop, like, diarrhea for the rest of your... And then you know somebody that did because that's technically possible.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's terrifying.
This person is permanently, totally blind.
So if I could do an impression of you quickly, but if I could stand up for the 8-year-old kid who went blind eating nothing but nuggets, totally worth it.
I mean, probably,
right?
yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
What do I need my eyesight for at this point?
Yeah.
I can listen to poker.
I bet you might want to have it.
It says vitamin A is crucial to the optic nerve health due to a protein in it called,
Oh, be careful, bro.
rhodopsin. Anyway, produces pigments in the retina to help with vision in low light area. Unfortunately for the boy, he suffered from optic atrophy.
I'll forget it.
Oh my God!
Wow, he's got great vision. He won a
That's
prize.
what you get after you win the youth basketball tournament.
Oh, well played, Marnes.
Where the optic nerve wastes away due to long-term damage.
Oof. Yikes.
Worth it. A new Coca-Cola orange cream flavor hits stores next month. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Orange cream is badass.
Yes. A dreamsicle.
Dreamsicles, yep.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
heavens.
They're clearly going for that. And by the way, the rumors are true. Wendy's is partnering with Girl Scouts for an official Thin Mints Frosty.
Oh, gimme.
Good
Lord.
That sounds amazing.
What sounds better, a Thin Mint Frosty or Coca-Cola Orange
Thin Mint
Cream?
Frosty.
Thin Mint Frosty, not even close.
No, it's not.
Coca-Cola orange cream, I'll take. Yeah.
Zachary, what about Diet Coke Orange Cream? I don't know if that's a thing, but your thoughts?
Don't need to. Diet Coke is perfect on its own.
I agree with him.
And so is orange cream.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to start with Chris because I think this is clearly most fitting for Chris, but
Thank you.
It might slightly bleed in a handful of the rest of us. Chris, remember when you were in high school and you were swinging fists because you thought other people were going to take your women?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I just want to see.
Got the joy on Sauce's face when that story comes
I
up.
love that.
Now you've told us many times you lost more than you won, but you were willing to fight, right? But you won once in a while.
Sure, I won a couple.
Give me one or two or three feelings you had after you won a fight. What did you feel like doing? And don't go for the joke. Let's see how close you can get.
Okay.
You win a fight. You just kick some dude's ass.
Right. For those of you who know me, you won't be surprised by this. I wanted to apologize to the guy I beat up.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about like the next day?
I felt pretty good about myself. I felt like I felt very I guess I don't know if manly is the right word. I just felt very strong, very capable, powerful. Thank you. That's right. Powerful.
A new study has shown that winning fights makes men want to start more fights.
Oh, wow.
I feel like losing.
It's almost like the rush of winning is like, I can do that, and I'm going to do it again. Let's get that. Let's chase that high. Let's punch some more faces.
Yeah. Buffalo.
I'm with Hawk.
Winning fights makes you want to start more fights.
I always got sad after. I would immediately be like hyped up, and then I would go home and I'd shower after, and I'd be like, "Damn, why did I do that, bro?" Like,
I was usually embarrassed. It's usually the same about like when you wake up in the morning after being really wasted and realize you embarrassed yourself. Same feeling. You know, I'd be like, "Why did you get like that?"
You lose control.
Idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't feel great.
Right, yeah,
No.
After you recognize you lost control.
I hate not being in control of myself. Happens far too often.
91% of single men and 94% of single women say dating is currently really tough.
It's tough, guys.
Again, this is a generational thing, but I almost want to tell that group, like, dear God, you guys have every opportunity to meet people. We had to go out in public and actually see them.
Yeah.
And they were hard to find.
But you know what? You know what's hard for kids in this generation, though? I think, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, I think it's hard for them to talk to each other.
It's the double-edged sword of what
100%.
Corey's talking about.
Access.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have unlimited options, so everybody has unlimited options. So you think you have unlimited options, so you're in turn limiting your options.
Got it, because everybody's looking for an upgrade.
Yeah.
But like
It's like the lottery almost. You're like, okay, this person's good, but I could keep going and I could maybe quote unquote win and do better.
Because I remember specifically, like, if I had my eye on a gal or two, it would be like, if I don't get one of these two, where am I going to find another one?
Yeah.
Right? Because those were the only options that I could have.
Right.
Because where am I going to find them? My basement? I don't go out.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. So it was such a limited pool unless you went out all the time. And I hated that.
But I go back to my time at the mental health retreat that I went on last year and watching those kids a little younger than Max and Zach trying to talk to each other and having no idea how to communicate. They were talking in tweets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that
weirdest thing.
And then that was my point is that, I mean, if you're not going out because you don't have to, you don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
You only know how to talk to them via text. And we all know how different texting is when it comes to, human communication, especially on an intimate level if you are, searching for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the kids even younger than me and Zacho, like actually like in high school, middle school, that year or two of the pandemic, it really set a lot of kids' socialization skills back.
No doubt.
Like significantly, or they just never grew. And a lot of people, so much communication is through Zoom or over the phone that they don't, interpersonal communication is very tough for a lot of young people.
Isn't it hard too? Because don't you think that, and I know we all talk about this, we all agree about this, but don't you think they all believe that their lives are terrible because they see how the best of everybody else's lives online?
Or the person that they think they're dating, if you're only in the first few, and that person has, these great things on their profile or however your description is, whatever photos you choose to show of yourself, and you think that is the person, it might take you a while to really know the real person versus what the person just wants you to think and wants you to see on the outside.
Right.
But how about, even 20, 30 years ago, the concept of, that person's doing pretty good, right? Yeah. Back in the 90s, if you're making 50, 60K and you have a nice family and a solid house, it's like, wow, that person really did it. Now it's like, Yeah, but you have like a boring job and you don't have a social following and 50 or 60K. Like, what's wrong with now the bar for quote success is so astronomically unrealistically high that they all feel like they're coming up short.
Yeah.
Unless you're Mr. Beast and can buy islands and stuff, it's like, wow, you did nothing with your life.
That show, by the way, son of a bitch.
Is that you guys are still watching that?
I'm one episode behind right now, and my God,
You're gonna have a lot of fun the next one. I think Corey might actually like the next one too.
Really?
He actually gave this lady an island. He really did.
Just gave her an island.
Yeah.
Like gave her the papers and the deed. And
yeah, she actually owns it now. It's hers.
Good luck with the upkeep.
And she's just a terrible example of humanity.
All right, so hang on. So I gave up after one because the game theory drove me nuts and I hated everybody on that show.
There's no theories involved.
So, but one of my questions for you guys when you were continuing was, I just am like, I can't imagine cheering for anybody on the show. I hate them all. Have you found anybody of any value that you're like, I really think this person deserves the money. They're a good person. I want to see that person win.
Not at all.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Yeah,
there was
that's
the
no
one
fun.
guy that eliminated those brothers that I kind of like.
Explain this show to me.
It's chaos. It'll take 10 minutes to explain.
Okay, never mind.
It's chaos.
All right.
It's Mr. Beast just
eliminated brothers?
puppet mastering.
No.
Is he specifically puppet master?
The brother
Robert
that
Lee
took out that single mom.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
What just happened?
We're talking about Max got confused about the type of brothers he was eliminating.
Zyko said he liked the guy that eliminated brothers, and I'm like, so you're a big Robert E. Lee fan?
No, it's a hard show to watch, but I can't stop. I love it.
Watch the next one tonight.
I will watch it tonight.
Right.
There's like a new trend in media, I feel like, where a lot of shows are not, like, likability isn't as much of a thing for a lot of shows these days.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, it's
right.
like you hate
hate
everyone.
watching?
Yeah, because like
I would argue the entire success of Succession was that.
Oh yeah,
Euphoria is the same way, right,
yeah.
Zacko? Like, nope, there's nobody. The best, the morally best person on Euphoria sells fentanyl. So, like, you know, like, there's like, it's a show where you hate everyone and question everybody's morals and ethics.
White Lotus is the same way.
White
now.
Lotus is the exact same way.
It's a new trend.
The only thing with White Lotus, though, is they do start off, they present people with, these are the good people, these are the bad people, but by the end of the season, you hate all of them, and they've all made terrible choices and backstabbed somebody or lied to somebody or did something nefarious. It's, what is that, next month? White Lotus season 3?
Yeah, I just saw another trailer. Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'm just going to be depressed watching it. It's phenomenal TV. It's just depressing. A deputy in Florida was accused of trying to smuggle drugs onto a cruise ship using Skittles bags.
Ugh.
It's a deputy.
Wow. I'd rather him bring the drugs than the Skittles. Ugh.
Oh my God, I love Skittles.
No, Skittles are terrible.
Oh my gosh, the wild berry Skittles.
Oh, yeah.
Elite.
I really did. I threw up a rainbow. It was the group. It was terrible. I ate a whole family-sized bag. I was heavy. I was real heavy.
All right, you might have read this. If you read this, it's cheating. If not, it's guessable. Over the weekend, the biggest concerts of the 21st century took place. Who played them?
This past weekend?
2 shows in India over the weekend ended up being the biggest concerts of the 21st century. More than 111,000 people attended each one.
Wow. Rise?
Nope.
We weren't available.
Wasp? Birdman?
Was it like that
The Hot
one guy,
Boys?
the guy that you liked, a guy who
Oasis?
Juvenile?
Nope.
Sarah Evans?
P. Pablo?
Nope.
Right.
Tiger Lily Gold?
The people that sing 20-inch blades on the Impala?
What's the guy's name who comes up out of his name?
Lil Yachty?
Yeah. Bone Thugs?
Yeah.
Oh, Psy from Gangnam Style? No.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Okay.
This is super guessable. You can do this.
Is it a band or an
Metallica?
individual?
It's a band.
Rabbit?
It's obviously not Taylor Swift. She was in Kansas City.
It's not Metallica.
Nope.
Old band?
Rolling
New band?
Stones?
Not that old. More recent. Last 25 years.
Oh, yeah.
Coldplay.
Coldplay, Marty gets
really?
it. Coldplay played 2 shows in India, both over 111,000 people.
Are they
Coldplay. They're
hot
gigantic.
again?
No, they're just one of those bands that is just absolutely enormous.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
I
enormous.
think they have a new record.
The
coming out.
stage show, I
They
guess,
do,
is
yeah.
incredible.
Did I tell you guys about? I think I did about the video of them playing. I forget what giant festival it was in England, but where Michael J. Fox comes out and plays
For Fix You. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Oh my God, it's so emotional. I'm getting teared up thinking about
that song's incredible anyway.
And
but
him playing guitar,
oh my
sitting there in the
gosh,
chair.
it's worth your 5 minutes.
It is. It's really
It's
something.
unbelievable.
The crowd goes crazy.
Yep,
And you
because
can see
everybody
the look
loves
on his
Michael J.
face.
Fox.
Man, wow.
The owner of a multi-million-dollar English mansion says he can't sell it because Adele stayed there a couple of years ago and then suggested on 60 Minutes that it might be haunted.
No.
And now he can't sell it.
Maybe he could market it as Adele was here.
And thinks she saw a ghost. Flip it, right? There's a market for paranormal freaks as well. Sell it that way.
Yeah, that one guy would buy it.
O.J. Simpson?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, but he would buy it because then he could live there.
Yeah, you just said that one.
Speaking of ghosts, quick story, if that's okay.
Oh boy.
Great story.
So, about a month ago, Hawk recommended buying that cube pillow. Outstanding, right, Alex?
It's the best pillow I've ever had.
I bought one too.
I love it so
incredible.
much.
It's changed a lot for me.
Thank you.
But it comes with, you can buy like a new pillowcase for it, right? That fits it perfectly.
Right.
And
it's hard to get on and off, but
it is.
Mm-hmm. It's got a zipper.
The zipper, right? That's the key to it. It has a zipper on it.
Oh, no.
I woke up on Sunday morning.
Oh, no.
And the pillowcase was off the pillow. You have to zip it off. I don't know how it happened. I really don't.
You had zipped it closed when you put it on?
It was all set to go. To physically unzip it and take it off, there's a spirit.
Hold it.
How did it come off?
Was this a pillow that was under your head?
Yes. It's not like a regular.
Is said spirit sauce doing stuff at sleepwalking at night?
Corey, dispute that.
That's it.
Yeah. What are you going to do now?
All right. Clearly, I've made it abundantly clear in the last 24 years that I don't believe in ghosts.
Until today.
Until January 28th of 2025. The only logical explanation for your pillow to become unzipped is the afterlife.
But not like half off, because that happens. It was completely off and I couldn't find it.
Half off is never a ghost. Fully off?
No.
Only explanation.
Okay, let me start over. I'm
when
not saying
I
it was a
try
ghost.
to
It was
take
weird.
that pillowcase
Right.
off, it is difficult.
So,
Correct.
so it's got to be a
fits in there
strong ghost. So maybe it is the juice.
Well,
Juice.
Wow.
Oh my God. O.J. Simpson, that kind.
Oh.
Where was Louis?
In his bassinet.
Louis
He
Anderson?
didn't do it.
No.
Yeah, maybe Louis Anderson did it.
Louis Farrakhan.
There's a lot of Louis. Louis Armstrong, maybe one of them.
Well,
you
they're
can't
all
count. So could it be them?
Maybe.
So
I'm not saying it was a spirit. I'm just
All right, so
when you woke up, were your head was on the styrofoam?
Just the pillow itself.
All right, can I counterpoint? You have a theory and it's a ghost. Can I
I'm
have
not
one
saying
counter?
it's a ghost.
But you're saying it's possible, and obviously I don't buy that. Can I
Sure.
present one counter theory?
Yeah, and I guarantee you it's
Good
going
luck
to be
with
me.
that.
You are correct.
Yes.
Is it possible that the zipper, due to the weight of your giant head, was like, I cannot take this anymore, and the zipper made a run for
Yeah,
it?
the zipper went Toy Story on it and woke up when I was asleep and ran away with Woody and Buzz. Yeah. Maybe.
And the zipper didn't know that when it got to the end of the track, that was as far as it could go.
Yeah.
So it was completely unzipped, but just couldn't get away.
Is it possible that your wife tried to smother you?
That's exactly where I was going to go.
Yes, that's
Either in a
possible.
conscious or subconscious state.
It's the first thing she found.
Yeah.
He's still breathing because of this pillowcase.
So your wife tried to absolutely just smother you with your pillowcase, but your head's big, so it just looked like a yarmulke.
Can't wait to come back tomorrow.
Yeah, you really took a beating today.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
It was like Hawk when he was 9.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or when he was in Colorado.
It gets better.
Oh, saucy.
Just some Selsun Blue. Everything will be fine.
Man.
Marnes, your American treasure. When are you on TV next? Is it tomorrow for the Suns, or when are you on TV?
Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and who do we got Thursday?
Utah.
Oh, the Jazz. Oh, Utah.
It's a
Utah.
Hang on.
Utah. Back to back.
Back to back. All right. So TV for you tomorrow and Thursday, and then we'll see you on Friday.
That's correct.
All right. Johnny Bones.
You're pretty, Marnie.
TwinsDaily.com.
TwinsDaily.com. Just throw at HockeyWilderness.com. Our Minnesota Wild site is kicking butt right now. So Check out your Minnesota Wild score. Check that.
Let's go.
You guys are the best. We'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.